Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Let's get going with a little beautiful day. Right. Alexa is not happy. It's a beautiful day. Nope. She is not loving life this morning. Let me see if I can get her to cooperate. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Saturday. I have a surprise today. So hopefully get some of the peas in here to enjoy that. Welcome to the ones that are here. Andrea, Blue Jean, it's a cloudy, cool morning for you. I wish it was that. It's 63 here, but boy, it warms up fast here in Colorado. Deirdre, good morning. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's get started. Let's go into our hearts and just breathe in the love. Breathe in warmth, joy, compassion. Hold all that beautiful energy in your heart. And let's just be still for a moment just to feel it. Let's get into the feeling of it. Maybe imagine that you are hugging somebody that you haven't met yet, one of our pea family. Just imagine their energy and that you can wrap your arms around them and just hold them. Share in love. Now see the sun shining down on both of you. Send a warm glow to each other. Let's go into some gratitude. I am grateful for this day. I'm grateful to be here with all of you. Grateful that I woke up this morning, that I'm breathing, that I can talk, I can smell, I can enjoy this thing called life. I am worthy of that. You are worthy. You deserve every good thing in life. Just feel that. Feel the fact that it's your birthright. You deserve to have what it is that you desire, whatever your heart wants. Just call to you your true self, your true being, which is unconditional love. And just feel that. Feel the peace that comes in when we connect into our higher self. I am joy. I am healthy. I am peace. Oh, Pat Moss, good afternoon. And Blue, your friend said it rained. It did rain a little in places here in Colorado last night. That was interesting. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Deirdre, I am grateful that my vessel is just today back to where it was before I got sick in April. Thank you, universe. Indeed, thank you, universe. Thank you, healers. Thank you to the angels. And I'm so happy to hear that, Deirdre. Kathleen, good morning. There's our Josie. Hopefully Rick's right there with you. Good morning, Joanne Castillo and Erica Hoppy. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Well, I have a bit of a surprise for us this morning. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card. And I want to, good morning, Charlie. I want to read you just a little bit about Kuan Yin. You know, we've really gotten to know her and her energy because she's with us every morning. She works with us. She shares love with us. She helps us to understand ourselves better in our situations. So I want to read a little bit about Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is a divine being originally honored in the Buddhist tradition of East Asia. She is said to have lived upon this earth and in her passing decided to remain spiritually connected to the earth to help all beings reach spiritual enlightenment. She is known as a bodhisattva, which is a being who has dedicated her spiritual path to the freedom and happiness of all beings. Her sole purpose is to help all humanity awaken to live their divine destiny. Kuan Yin is the face of the Divine Mother, and she loves you unconditionally. She doesn't mind if you are a Christian praying to a Buddhist goddess or a Tibetan Buddhist praying to a Hindu deity. She just wants to help you. She doesn't judge you. She sees you, knows you, loves you, and wants to assist you to fulfill your divine potential. Don't you love that? I just love learning more about these spiritual guides that we have. And, you know, whether it's an angel, an ascended master, whatever it might be. And I knew quite a bit about Kuan Yin from research that I had done. So that wasn't really news to me, but I just love Elena Fairchild had put that description together for us of Kuan Yin. And I just love that. I think it really helps us to understand more about this beautiful being of love and light, that was her heart's desire. And I know many of us have expressed that in the world, we could only wish that other people could feel what we feel, this beautiful energy when we come together, the love and the light that we have for each other. So I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card and get ready because this is the surprise, Charlie. Okay. The Kuan Yin card for today is Be Guided Now. Allow yourself to be guided. The guide cannot take the steps for you. That is your job. But the guide can show you the way. It is up to you if you choose to take it, whether you tread carefully, dance, or run along that sacred pathway towards the loving arms of the Holy Mother. She is always there to help you. Anybody get it yet? I'll give you a minute. Uh-oh. Something happened. Let me go find out what that's all about. We got knocked off of a channel. Okay, I think we might be back on. Let me see if you all are on here. Yeah, I know. I just saw that it dropped the Facebook one. So we're back. I don't know if you heard the Kuan Yin message or not, so I'm going to give people a minute to find it again. Yep, we got kicked off of Facebook, but we are back on Facebook. So hopefully you all will come back in and find it. Okay, some of you are finding it. Yeah, it kicked me off of Facebook. We were still going on YouTube, so it was on Facebook's end and not mine. It should be on EWN, Enlightened Living. Josie, that's where it's streaming. Pretty sure it's streaming. Let me just go look. Yeah, I'm going to repeat it. So give me just a minute, make sure that it is still going. Nope, I don't see it live, but you all are on, so it must be. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All righty. So we've got some of you back. Hopefully all of you will get in here. And I'll read the Kuan Yin card again. Kathy Hand, good morning. I'm hoping you're going to figure out the surprise, Erica. All right, I'm going to read the Kuan Yin card again. Be guided now. Allow yourself to be guided. The guide cannot take the steps for you. That is your job. But the guide can show you the way. It is up to you if you choose to take it, whether you tread carefully, dance, or run along that sacred pathway towards the loving arms of the Holy Mother. She is always there to help you. And that's the card this morning from Kuan Yin. So I'll just give a minute and see if anybody gets the surprise. But what do you think of the message? Anybody relate to this or resonate with the words from Kuan Yin? And I'll just wait to see. I'm so glad you all are here. This is a beautiful day. It's an amazing day. And I'm just happy to be here. Yay, Kathy got it. Yes, yes, yes. Our very first message from the new deck from Kuan Yin. It is called the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. And I'll be pulling from this for a bit. Okay, so you were busy looking and I better read it again. Okay, Jennifer Langren, good morning. So our very first message from the new Kuan Yin deck is be guided now. Allow yourself to be guided. The guide cannot take your steps for you. That is your job. But the guide can show you the way. It is up to you if you choose to take it, whether you tread carefully, dance, or run alongside that sacred pathway towards the loving arms of the Holy Mother. She is always there to help you. And I love the energy of these new cards. I love the illustrations. And isn't that a beautiful illustration that no matter where we are, we could be in a boat floating along, we could be lost wandering the desert, we could be stuck in our bed with the pillows and the covers over our heads, wherever we are in life, whatever our station is, happy, sad, joyful, whatever. Kuan Yin, our beautiful guide, is right there holding her hand out. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Yes, I love this message, our very first one from our beautiful Kuan Yin, wild Kuan Yin. And Kathy says, I like the message because it reminds me that all I need is to ask for guidance, and eventually I will receive it. Jean, I love the message. We must walk our own path. And it's not a path that we're forced to take. It's there for us. It's an option. If we choose to grab Kuan Yin's hand or Archangel Michael, whoever is guiding, whoever's right there for you in the moment, that's our choice. We have that free will to do that. And Blue says, I love Kuan Yin's story. It inspires. When she broke her vow and fell into despair, then her head exploded and she falls to earth. Her eye falls to her master's feet. He asked her what happened, and then she became her form of 1,000 hands, each with an eye in it, to be able to see everything. Yeah, there was quite a legacy with Kuan Yin. And she had so many incarnations. And that was her last incarnation, was as Kuan Yin, the being that she was in Asia. And I love the energy of these cards. Some of the illustrations are just so beautiful. There was one that I pulled for myself last night just to see how it would resonate with me. And I was so struck by the illustration. Let me see if I can find it for you. I know it will come up for us all eventually. Trying to stick together because it's a new deck. Of course, I can't find it when I want to find it. I think that's it. This is the first card that I pulled. I asked for a message for myself from this new deck. And this one is the Phoenix Will Rise. Of course, that's the card that Kuan Yin wanted me to read for myself. So yes, I am so excited that we have this new way of her communicating with us and getting in some new messages for us every day. I love that, and I'm ready for that, and I think you all are too. And there will be times, I think, when she might guide us to one of the messages from the other deck. But for right now, we're going to play in this energy of the wild Kuan Yin. And Jean says, you all laughed at me when I told you her head exploded. Thank you, Blue Jean. They always believe you. Oh my goodness, you all are so funny. Yeah, there's a lot of information about Kuan Yin out there, people who have documented and channeled her, and we have all of this wonderful information that we can pull from. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. Yes, I'll read it again in a few minutes. Blue, she reminds us that we all fall and have a choice when we get up. I love that. I also love that with her, Kuan Yin has 33 mantras, and you just need to focus on the one you respond to. Then you have access to all of her. You don't have to know the 33 mantras. Yeah, that's the thing. Let's talk about that for a minute. In spirit, with our spiritual journeys, there are no have-tos. The only thing that is asked of us is to love unconditionally. That's it. There really are no have-tos. But I think in our world, what has happened is we have tried to put the spiritual journey in a box. We've tried to contain it and say it looks like this, and these are the rules. No, it's not. Our only guidance that we're given is to love each other, to accept each other, to just do as what our Marietta teaches us: accept, align, allow. That triple A, we can use that to guide us all through life, whatever it is that comes up. That's our guidance. And it's not even a rule. It's not even a have to. It's what's going to get us further in our spiritual journey, helping us to understand this thing called life that we're here to learn about and learn from. So the AAA can be our guidance. It can be what we always call on when we have something going on. So I want to read the card again, because we've got people that are jumping in, especially our Hope Wellington Marshall. Oh, Hope, I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. And you and Zena, we love you so very much. And Josie, show us the box. Yeah, because Josie, hopefully you all can get this at Love and Light and have it for people there to buy. It's called the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. And it says, soul guidance from the wild divine. I just love it. I love the energy of it. So I want to read the card that she wants us to all hear from for today, our very first guidance from the wild Kuan Yin. Diane, good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here with us. Rosalind, my beautiful friend, hello and good morning. So glad that you all are finding us this morning. We had a bit of a difficulty because Facebook knocked us off, but we got right back up. Just like Kuan Yin says, we have that opportunity anytime we're knocked down to say, nope, not going to stay down there. I want to be up here where the vibration is higher. Yes, indeed, Diane, this is the Wild Kuan Yin deck. This is our very first message to our group from Kuan Yin, from that deck. And it's be guided now. Allow yourself to be guided. The guide cannot take the steps for you. That is your job. but the guide can show you the way. It is up to you if you choose to take it, whether you tread carefully, dance, or run along that sacred pathway towards the loving arms of the Holy Mother. She is always there to help you. And the beautiful energy from the artwork of the card is her wherever we're at, whatever's going on in our lives, she's there. And all we have to do is reach out our hand. That's all. Just have that intention that we're going to allow ourselves to be immersed in that beautiful energy. And the wild energy is, it's like this freedom where we're not constrained. And that's what I'm getting from her. That's a beautiful message from her this morning, that we're not going to be constrained. We're not restricted. We're not limited. That limit that we think is on us, it's inside our head. It's when we are thinking and doing some of that stinking thinking in our head instead of feeling into our heart. When we feel into our heart, we know our freedom. We know that we're losing all of those obstacles, all of those barriers to what's holding us tethered down to the heaviness of the 3D world. And I love that we're just going to be flying every morning when Kuan Yin speaks to us from this deck of cards that beautiful Elena Fairchild has channeled through. So I'm so happy that, who figured it out? Was it you, Kathy Hand? I think you were the one that figured out the surprise this morning. And I'm glad that all of you that are here, we're here, and that you're able to just together laugh and smile, as Marietta teaches us the importance of smiling, and just be in the energy of this beautiful, beautiful new channeling that we have. Jean, you ordered yours yesterday, but you goofed and got the bigger set. Yeah, they had the larger set there, but I love that with these little pocket-sized ones, the message is on the card. So you have the wonderful artwork on one side and the message to us on the other side. It's just so easy. She makes it easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as our Karen Palmer likes to say. Julie Kiss, hello, darling. Thank you for being here. Wow. The energy, do you feel the shift in the energy? You know, we have come through a lot this year, and especially in the last couple of months. But I feel like this energy in June, we're more than halfway through June now. I feel that it's really kicked in, as our Michelle Landers had told us it was about the divine feminine for this month of June. June is the 6th month, and 6 is what year we're in. And 6 is about the divine feminine, the lightness, the nourishing, holding each other, and just loving life. And that's where I'm at. And I'm hoping that many of you have found that place of just loving life, just showing up every day. And thank you for showing up for each other every day. We're coming in here and with open arms and open hearts and saying, I'm just going to love you no matter what. I love that, no matter what. When we come in here, if we come in with the intention of love, not with any other intention, then it's a beautiful thing. And this has been so divinely ordained for us to keep coming together every day. Every day we love each other. Every day we lift each other. And I also have a Neville quote for us. You all know how Neville Goddard has been really guiding me right now and working with me with messages. So Neville, I have a quote from him, and today's angel message is also a quote from Neville Goddard, and I'll be reading that at 4:44. Neville says, I know this much. If you believe to the point of acceptance, life will be marvelous for you, perfectly wonderful, For this is the one secret in the world that everyone should aspire to solve. Let that sink in for a minute. And I want to hear if you have any response to that. And I'll read it again. I know this much. If you believe to the point of acceptance, life will be marvelous for you, perfectly wonderful. For this is the one secret in the world that everyone should aspire to solve. And let's see if anybody has any comments about that. Yeah, it is such a beautiful message. You know, Neville was way ahead of his time. He was teaching things that a lot of people, even today, don't understand and don't get. But if we can learn from this beautiful master, this beautiful one that lived his life at such a higher spiritual level and pulled in all of this wonderful wisdom for us, it is ancient wisdom that he channeled in while he was alive here on earth. And as I find out more and more about his life, I am just amazed. I really am really amazed that he was able to teach us these things. It's like he's talking to us in this day and time instead of years and years ago. And the messages are so pertinent for our world, for what we're going through. So let's see if you resonated with that. Kathy, accept, align, allow. That's it in a nutshell, isn't it? That's what he's saying in that one message that I just read to us. Blue, it does resonate. Yes, yes. Isabel, good morning. Yeah, when we believe to the point of acceptance, and that is that first key, just accept. Because when we accept it, that means that we're in alignment with it. We believe it because it feels right, doesn't it? It feels like that's something that's coming directly from Source, Creator. And when that happens, sometimes we get chills. We get what I call the God chills. Or we just go into the flow and it feels right. It feels like we're moving forward so beautifully without any effort. That's the flow. And it's either going to be in life force or flow. We can try to force it all we want, but if it's not in the divine plan for us, if it's not in alignment with our soul, it's not going to happen. It's just going to be a frustration if we're trying to force something, if we're trying to make it happen for us. It's not going to happen. We're going to beat our heads up against the wall. But when we can relax enough to accept, align, allow, then it all works together. We let go of those oars and our boat just kind of drifts where it's supposed to go to. And then we see the miracle. Then we see things open up to where it's right there for us to grab onto. I just glanced at the time. Let's go ahead and put any prayer requests in there that you want to add to our list. We have a very long list of prayer requests. I don't read it every day because it is long, but I read it once a week on Wednesdays. So it's always a reminder of who we're praying for, who you have placed in our care for us to wrap our arms of love around and want the very best outcome for each of those prayer requests. So if you have anything to add or any updates on ones that are on our list, please put that in the messages. Good morning, sweet Isabel. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. And Diane says, we often believe that our resistance can be categorized, but any resistance in anything has an effect on every other thing in our lives. Any resistance for anything in life takes us out of the flow. Exactly. That's what blocks the flow, is And sometimes we don't even know that we're resisting it. Sometimes we just are upset because we're not getting our way. We're not seeing the evidence of what it is that we want. But the angel message yesterday, was it yesterday? One day recently, talked about want versus need, and how sometimes that's just not in the cards for us. It's just not there as a divine destiny for us to have whatever it is. That if it's in alignment, it's going to feel right. It's going to be non-resistant and easy. And the boat will go where it's supposed to go when we let go of those oars and quit fighting against the tide. Kathy, your coffee mug says, go with the flow. I like that. Yes, yes. Julie Kiss, thank you. Prayers for all in need. Yes, indeed. And prayers for travel, please, for me today. I get to go meet a new P and see her beautiful energy live and up close and personal. And I'll be in a different part of Colorado later today, and hopefully can take you all on a little tour with me as I go into this place called Loveland, Colorado. I love the name of it. I just can't help but smile when I say that name, Loveland, Colorado. And I'll be with Sharon Chewuski, and we're just going to hang and see what happens and get to know each other and love on each other. I already love her. I know her from online, but just to see her beautiful energy and hopefully introduce her to you guys if she's willing to come on camera. And Isabel, is it possible for you to write the name of the master? Are you talking about Kuan Yin? I'm not sure who you're talking about, Isabel. But yes, whoever it is, I will definitely write the name for you. All right, let's go into our hearts. Let's just go inside with that breath. The breath connects us. That is the connecting energy. It's a moment of allowing the light to come into your heart. So just smile. Smiling brings that energy of openness, of non-resistance. So smile at yourself and just breathe it in. Fill your lungs completely, totally. Just see yourself like the card that we pulled today. See yourself in that boat. You're just adrift right now in this boat. You put the oars down. You're not fighting the stream. You're not fighting the tide, but just drifting in this boat. Feel the freedom of that. So as you draw in that breath, know that you're drawing in love from the divine. Just let it come to you. It's warm, it's inviting, it's loving. Just feel it in your heart space right now, all that love. And as it comes in, there's like sunshine in your heart. It's just shining, illuminating everything that's there. Let it point out anything other than love. Just let it show you all the little specks that are on the floor. Maybe you did some clearing and cleansing on the inside, but maybe there was just a little bit more to be cleansed. Let's exhale that out. With your out breath, just let it go. Just do a hard breath out. Just release anything that's still there. Anything that hasn't been dealt with, just shake it loose. And breathe in again the love. Breathe in love. Breathe in that light. This time, let it go further. Let it go up to your throat chakra. See if there's anything in your communication that's kind of stuck in your throat. Anything that won't come forth whatever words you want to say, how you want to say them, who you want to say them to. Just let this light and this love shake anything loose that may be stagnant energy. It may be holding you back from speaking authentically. Maybe you want to say no to somebody, but you find yourself always giving in, even though you don't want to do something. Just let the light illuminate whatever it is that's there. And now, as it shakes it loose, exhale it out with a hard exhale. Just let it go. Let it flow. Don't resist it. Don't try to hold on to it. If it's not for your best and highest good, why do you want to hold on to it? Just let it go. And now with your next breath in, there's still some clearing there in the throat, I see. If you need to clear your throat, if you need to cough, whatever it is, breathe right into that energy. Just breathe it in and see your throat chakra expanding. Allow whatever that is that's holding you back to be released. Give it over to spirit. Let Kuan Yin reach her hand out and help you do that. Remember, you're still drifting in your boat. There's no resistance. It's an easy flow. Breathe the love back in again. And this time, let it go on all the way up to your third eye. Just open up that chakra. Allow the flow. Allow that lotus to just unfold right there in the pineal gland. Let it open and show you your gifts. And if you find any resistance to that lotus opening up, just breathe life into it. Breathe love into it. And if you're finding that you're being stopped at some point, just do that hard exhale out again. Just breathe the life into the pineal gland and exhale out anything other than love. Anything other than total belief in who you are, acceptance of that belief, and move forward with that beautiful energy. Now take another breath in. Breathe in love coming directly from Source, God, Creator. And let that travel up to your crown chakra. Feel it opening. Feel that place right there on your skull where you start to tingle when this chakra opens up. And allow the flow of energy as you open that crown chakra. It opens up a channel of light. And through that channel of light, you receive messages from the divine. And you also give conversation to your higher self. When you open up that channel, it's a beautiful flow of energy. Just allow. And if you feel any resistance to doing this, you know what to do now. Just breathe it out with a hard breath, just letting it go. And now breathe in that love one more time. And let's just exhale love back out. Breathe it out to Mama Gaia, sending it deep down into the earth plane, asking Gaia to touch every heart that's beating, everything that has energy. Let them feel this love. Let them feel this peace, this acceptance. May every heart that's on our planet receive love. May every heart feel peace inside. So beautiful this morning. We opened up those top channels, those top chakras, and wow, our wings are starting to flutter so that we can soar, and we're going to soar to each other. We're going to do our heart telephone that we do every day. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, all that love you pulled into your heart, share it with each other. Share some gratitude with I thank you, I love you. And just envision you're holding everyone gathered here together. Everyone's in that circle of love. And oh my goodness, what a great feeling today. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Keep sending that love out. Send it to your loved ones. Send it to your family, your friends, to strangers. Just send a message of hope and love out into our world. And anyone that needs an extra bit of love, those that are on our prayer list, those that you know in your life that can use it, just give it to them. Give them that love and share that light. Thank you all for being here this morning. I love you so dearly. And we're going to get to our Leo. Oh, Rochelle. Hi, darling. Thank you for being here. And I'm so excited because we are getting closer and closer to gathering together in October. We're all going to be able to do this every day together. Anybody that's there at that retreat, we're just going to hold each other tight and give lots of hugs and lots of loves. All right, so let's do a little bit of Leo to take us home today. Home to our hearts. And Kathy says, yes, it is all I can do. Just stay in my own lane and only show unconditional love. And Blue says, thank you, I love you. Gruff Puppy is cold and cuddled under a cover. Well, let's get Gruff and Pocky moving to Leo. And let's all just have a Cuppa Fulla Joy kind of day. Yes, we are going to meet your Reiki grid.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Riding on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today is a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day at 8. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cuppa Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me Cuppa Joy, 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 Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me Cuppa 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 Joy.
Woo. Thank you, Leo. Thank you to all of you, family. I love you so much. Stay in your heart, stay blessed, and have a beautiful, amazing day. I will see you at 4:44 today with the angel message of the day. And I love you. Namaste, y'all.